Hi, tonight I'm going to actually show you my pick 6 selections for Arlington on Friday. You can see them on the screen here, and we've actually got a 2,160 Rand perm, which if you take 10% is 216. But what I'm going to suggest is this. You add number 2 to the first leg. All right. Now when you add number 2, it is actually coupled with number 1. Right? So you're not actually getting any more coverage as far as the selections go because they're coupled. But this is what happens. Number 1, let's just presume that number 1 is even money or something like that, or even odds on. So we've got 3 chances in that race. Now if number 1 wins, we're in obviously, and we will eventually end up with 10%. If we win it all, we'll end up with a 10% dividend. If number 10 wins number 3, that's fine, then we still get 10%, but the dividend is going to be higher. But what I'm looking at is the possibility that if number 1 does win and it's odds on, a lot of people will have bankered that and the dividend is going to be much lower. So if I put the coupling in as well with number 2, right, that increases my number of bets to 2880. Okay, and for the same 216 Rand, instead of getting 10%, I'm getting 7.5%. Okay, but my theory is this: if number 1 wins, we're now getting 1 and 2 are coupled, so we get them both in there. So we'll now get a 15% dividend because we're in twice instead of a 10% dividend. Had we not put it in and we've outlaid the same amount of money, 216 Rand. If number 10 or number 3 come in, fine, okay, so we'd only be winning 7.5%, not 10%, but it's going to be 7.5% of a higher dividend. Now that is my principle tonight, which I'm teaching you. It works out well. You could actually put a third one in if you wanted to, if there was a coupling in, and you would increase your percentage more, because then you would actually be down to perhaps 6%, haven't worked out exactly, but you can hit 3 times, so you'd be 18%. This is the way that I've done it in the past. It does work well, and it's a nice way of winning multiple dividends on the pick 6 when the favorites come in. So you could actually do it with other lines as well. It's one of the structures you could do instead of doing, in fact, my pick 6 perm that I sell for the Genie. All right, enjoy my selections. You've got them free of charge tonight, and I'll chat to you again tomorrow.